Look, I gotta hold my gotta be real careful because I got a phone up here, and then I am on YouTube. So we just wait for some people to come in. I need to share it real quick. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Where's Asha been? Oh my God, who are you? We don't know you no more, girl. We don't know you no more, girl. Who are you? What's up, y'all? Peace. Alhamdulillah. 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 Right? So today we are going to be, I have this new segment, and it's called Asking Line Asha Ma'at. And with this segment, as you can see, y'all, I'm a diviner, okay? So let me turn this off because I'm streaming on Facebook too. They love to try to take nigga shit off. Anyway, so I'll go into a little bit about y'all. I'm in the process of a lot of changes. Okay, alhamdulillah. So I'm even proud of myself for being here right now. So I always give yourself credit. My girl Mystique said today, give yourself credit for the little things, alhamdulillah, because they'll get you to the big ones. Right. So, but I did bring, my cards because I'm a diviner. I have a whole bunch of them, right? These are my favorites, right? I've been really fucking with these, and then I have some voodoo ones that I'm fucking with, but they're in storage right now because I moved. So, but anyway, so you can ask me anything because guys, those cards are just tools for me. Hey, out there in YouTube world, I'm streaming on YouTube. Nice to see you. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Asha Ma'at. I am and I am I'm a spirit here, right? I'm a channel for divine creativity. That's what I am. Right. So what I do is I lead them back to their path when they're lost, when they're destitute, when they don't understand which way to go, when they feel like there's something big about to happen in life and they just can't pinpoint it as into what. So I help guide people back to their path. Sometimes gently, sometimes not so gently, right? Because sometimes you need a good a good swift kick in the ass, and that's just what the fuck it is, right? So please be warned. I am a spiritual person, but I do curse. Alhamdulillah. Okay, I do say a few cursing words. Well, I don't call them curse words because they don't curse anybody. Okay, so I do say dirty words. Okay, so if they bother you, this is probably not the broadcast for you. Okay. So I'm waiting for Mystique to come. I know I sent her an invitation. So I'm waiting for her to come up. But anyway, so I want you guys to, what's going to happen is you'll be able to ask me anything that you got going on. Whatever y'all used to ask me on those lives when I used to pull cards all the time. So anything that you wanted to know about your life, about what's going to happen in your life, I can give you the answers to that. So it's time for us to heal. Whew, healing, right? Healing, you guys. You hear that word a lot. We hear it thrown around a lot. Like a lot of people are saying the word shadow work, and you know the one thing I've come to realize is that people don't really do the work, right? Oh, alignwithasha.com. I want y'all to go visit my site. Go look at my blog, okay? Because there is a new blog post and also my podcast about Align with Asha, the podcast. So I've been working. So I've been working. Yes, I have. I've been creating my ass off. And I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because I can remember a time last year, you guys, where that shit I didn't want to live. I told y'all that. You know, but out of my darkest moments came the somebody I never thought could ever be here. Like really, somebody I never thought could ever be here. When I started thinking about my past and the things that happened in my past and how naive I was growing up and, all the trials and tribulations that I've been through. And, and I was sitting there, I was counseling this young lady today and I was telling her about, I was like, God damn, I done missed a lot of shit. When I get to a place where, because I'm creating stability, I change, you guys. So when I get to the point where I can be completely stable like I want to, I'm going to write that book about my life because realized how much I actually had went through, you know. So, but anyway, so as I look back over my life, thank you, because I had forgot. And hey, y'all, ask questions, please. Ask questions. I'm running my goddamn mouth. I'm running my goddamn mouth. I be forgetting. I be forgetting. And look at my nails, y'all. I'm in a new place. I got to find a nail tech, a lash tech. But you know what God did do? Let me that good weed, man. Alhamdulillah. Spirit no not motherfucking play with me. Spirit no motherfucking play with me. All right. Let me to that good one. I wasn't worried about that. I manifested the fuck out of that. Okay. So, what's up, you guys? Peace, y'all. Peace. Whoa, whoa, yes. And if you are interested in joining my Women of Lion Elite, we be having it pumping over there. Them heifers wasn't ready for more than motivation the other day, but that's okay because we all have something to walk off. But please join the hottest sisterhood in town, baby. And that is Whoa Women of Alignment. And we even have Whoa Women of Alignment because we are divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm saying that. Yes, I eat ice. So, anyway, y'all have to understand water is a conduit. So when you deal with spirit a lot, rest, you're going to need a lot of sleep and you're going to need a lot of water. Period. All right. So y'all don't y'all be talking about me about my nails shit. Okay. I'm in a transition period. Okay. So, all right. So let's get these questions popping. We got a couple people in here. I'm excited. I'm ready to give y'all advice. Well, not me, spirit, because y'all, I've been really working on just clearing my heart chakra, clearing activating my root, activating my sacral, activating my solar plexus chakra, and so I can activate that life force chakra, which is my heart chakra, and begin to flow and begin to have that connection with God, begin to have that connection with source, you know, so I can begin to manifest the things that I want. And you guys, I didn't understand. It's really hard when you're following your spirit and you think that you're supposed to be manifesting something else, but your spirit got something else in mind. Like that shit is crazy as fuck. But you have to understand. Me and Steve was on the phone the other day, and I was like, "Damn." She's like, "Damn, girl, you are just where you want to be, but not where you." She said, "You're just where you need to be, but not where you want to be." Have y'all ever been in that place? Have y'all ever been in a place where you are, you know, you are where you need to be, but this is not where you want to be? Like, this is not it. This is not it. And so I was listening to Sarah J. Roberts today, and I swear to God, we in alignment, y'all. 2 years from now, y'all gonna see us on stage together. My words, okay? I never have been more sure of anything in my life than that. But and I know this because she's going through the same thing right now. She called it growing pains. I said, alhamdulillah. Right now, I think a lot of us are going through a lot of growing fucking pains, y'all. Life is, and what growing pains is different from pains of life. It's different from things happening that are not of our control, like death or losing our job. This is something that we chose. This is something that, okay, we decided, yes, I'm ready to fucking heal. I'm ready to be the best for the way that I want to. Yes, this is deliberate, but this is not how I fucking pictured it. Okay, because nobody told me about all this. I didn't sign up for all this. Mm-hmm. I did not sign up for this. That's clear. So what's up, y'all? What's up? Let's get these questions going. What's been going on in your life? Because if it's anything in alignment with my life, then you got some growing pains and you got some questions. Maybe you are stuck. You know, maybe you are, maybe you just are indecisive about something. Maybe you need to try to make a decision. You know, I don't call myself oh shit. Bear with me, y'all. All right. So I don't call myself, I guess for you to tell you shut the fuck up right now. I don't call myself a reader anymore. You guys, that I tell you, I'm a channel for divine creativity and I'm an instrument used for higher will. That one thing that I had to learn, like I am divine love. You know what I'm saying? Like for a long time, I felt bad for being loved. and being that. And that has nothing to do with not embracing my shadow side, because I had to learn, I had to do the shadow work. I had to do the fucking work. The same things that I want to tell you to help you with your blocks are the same things that I had to do. Same things, right? So some questions. How to stop? Oh, that's a good question. Did y'all hear that question? Period. My niece coming through. I get excited. So she asked a good question, you guys, and a lot of us have had issues with this, right? So he says, how to stop telepathic communication with certain energies. Hmm. Hmm. So that means that your energy is connected with with somebody whom you don't want it connected with. Is that what you're trying to say? Is your energy connected with somebody who you don't want your energy to be connected with? So how do you break those karmic bonds? How do you break those karmic ties? You guys, everything is transmutation of energy. Everything is energy, right? Energy is, okay? So whenever you are, not one, I want you to remember, if somebody automatically thinks about you, or if you're thinking about somebody, they just pop up in your head, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're thinking about them. They could be thinking about you and sending energy your way. So please understand, like if somebody just come out your head, just like out the blue, it's not all the time you. Okay, it's not all the time you. Sometimes they may be sending you some energy. And this is very important for you guys to know your own. It's very important for you guys to know what your energy feels like, for you to sit with your energy. This is why meditation is very important, right? So you can learn when your energy is feeling invaded, when you feel like your energy is being invaded, right? So how do you stop communication on your part, right? With you just have to shift your focus. Y'all go look at my blog, alignwithasha.com. I talk about perspective. I talk about which hole, because God gave a breakdown of the word whole with a W and the word whole with an H. Which hole are you in, right? So you have to decide, like, at first for you, you have to shift your focus, right? So if you find out that this attachment, whatever attachment it is, because people have attachments to many things. So whatever this attachment is that keeps giving your energies, and you want to stop communicating with me, just eating this great, I'm communicating with others. Just communicating with me. So this is good. Okay? So anything that you want to stop communicating with, you gotta shift your focus. That's called alchemy. That's called transmutation of energy. So if you keep thinking about this person and you keep talking to this person, then you're the only one that can stop it. I don't know what you expect us to do. Like Spirit, I don't know what she expects us to do. Just come down there and be like, oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. I mean, life don't work like that. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? If life worked like that, like in the movies, but life don't work like that. We are conscious, sentient beings, right? So nature is the only one that's in perfect alignment with source. So unfortunately, we have the sometimes gift and a curse to be able to think, right? So since we have that ability to think, then we have to take control of our life. We have to take an active role in our life, and we begin to stop the communication. It's willpower, and y'all, it's one day at a time. I don't ever suggest anybody just let anybody off. I used to do that for a long time, and it didn't do anything but put my heart on ice and make me have to work harder to heal my heart chakra. And so that doesn't work, right? Cutting off people don't work like that, right? Now, separating yourself from people does work. Cutting off is a difference in separating. Oh, that's a whole message, y'all. That's a whole message. Spirit just said that's a whole message. That might be next week's vlog, right? That's a whole message. Mm. But the other way around, it's about protection, 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 you guys. I don't know how else to say it. Protect, 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 protect your house, protect your energy, protect your children, protect your aura, protect your chakras, protect your crown, protect, 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 protect. Nobody can get into me like that. If people are doing something to me, and get on me, they powerful as fuck. And that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. Right? And especially right now. Okay, them bitches mad right now because the bitch off something. I'm trying to stop saying bitch. It's just not working. A little at a time. Right? So I'm getting, I don't right. So protection. So any other things? But that was a good question, Ariana. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope that helped y'all. I hope that was beneficial. Yes, it is possible to do a one-on-one with me, Chris. It is very possible. You can go to alignwithasha.com and book me. I love y'all. Shay, Shaquilla, y'all give me some questions. Okay, get some questions. Any questions you want, any questions you want. I want to know my purpose. I'm stagnant and procrastinating. Girl. One, be nice to your goddamn self, because we all stagnant and we all procrastinate around this motherfucker. Okay, so be nice to yourself. And I need to break a soul tie. Ooh. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about them soul ties. Let me tell you about them good soul ties. Let me tell you about them good soul. I'm doing a good job, bitch. I'm doing a good job. Thank you, Miss Steve. Thank you, girl. So, let me tell y'all about those damn soul ties, right? Let's talk about it. Because you have karmic ties, you have soul ties. And that's why there's sometimes you just can't seem to let go of this person, or for some reason, like this person or this situation just keep coming back. Like no matter how much you try to, I ain't talking to it, no matter how much you block it, no matter how much you ignore it, like the motherfucker still find a way back. Somehow you see a post or their name come up, somehow their energy seems to seep back into yours, and eventually you know manifested their ass back into your life, and here it is again, and here you are again in a whole nother cycle. Y'all, ain't y'all tired of that shit? Ain't y'all tired of that shit? Oh Lord. Okay. But y'all, there's nothing stronger than you. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing stronger than your spirit. There's nothing stronger than your source. There's nothing stronger than your God. Nothing. The problem is you keep putting these people in situations. Spirit. Speak spirit. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Yeah. So spirit said the problem is that y'all keep putting these people before your spirit. You keep putting these people before your God. You keep putting these situations before your God. Like the fuck? How are you gonna keep putting something before you? How are you gonna be more worried about something that has nothing to do with you? We do it in relationships all the time. We are worried about this man, like how they're gonna act, how they're gonna react, how they're gonna say this, how they're gonna say that. And then we ain't worried about us. They not over there talking about, I wonder how Asha gonna take this. Right. Let me light some sage, spirit. I'm gonna do all of because they said I'm cutting up. Let me light some sage. So I want to say over the thumbs. I wonder if Asha. No, they're not, because their actions have shown it. Their actions have shown it. The one thing that I have learned is when people show you who they are, you better listen. What we need to stop doing is falling in love with possibilities. Alhamdulillah. Stop falling in love with possibilities and potential. Thank you, Spirit. Stop falling in love with potential. Okay? Start seeing people and things for what they are. Stop lying to yourself. Stop trying to make a square fit into a circle shape. Okay, so let me answer the baby question, because I damn sure Spirit. So I'm keeping you on track. Alhamdulillah, we get you. Okay. So you said that, okay, so how to break the soul tie. There's nothing bigger than your spirit. And when you are breaking soul ties, this is not something where you sit in meditation one time and you like, oh, my soul tie broken. No, that shit don't work like that. Y'all, like, people kill me when they ask the trend. This healing that you see before you is years of fucking healing, dog. Years of fucking meditation. Years of fucking crying. Years of fucking journaling, years of fucking visualizing. Do y'all see shit that I've been posting? I ain't just ain't been doing this. It takes years to heal shit. Healing is a journey, not a destination. It's a journey, not a destination. So when you want to know how to break soul ties, you gotta begin to do it. Not something that happens like that, right? So if you want to begin to break soul ties and take an active role in your goddamn healing and start journaling about it. Start journaling, really journaling. Take my journaling course. Take my meditation course. Alhamdulillah. I'm not about to play with their ass, right? The spirit is cutting the fuck up. Take a journaling course. Go towards where you want to go. Take an active role in your healing. Come on now. Where's those vision boards, right? Where's those affirmations, right? And I'm not saying like, yo, Asha, you can't. Where's the moving your body? Where's the yoga? Asha, you can't meditate and do yoga every day. Y'all a goddamn lie. You's a motherfucking lie. I may not do yoga every day right now. Oh, but wait, I do, and used to all the time. But meditation, that shit happens daily. I don't miss a fucking beat. I'm a walking prayer, nigga. The fuck? I don't make a step without my spirit going first. This is where we need to go back to. This is how we become in complete alignment with our source. This is how we break soul ties. That ain't no lie. You got to do the work. You got to say how that person made you feel. You got to say how you really feel about that person. You got to be honest with yourself. And then this is important. Allow yourself to love him. Allow yourself to love him. Oh, y'all, sorry. Spirit cutting up. Spirit cutting up. But allow yourself to love him. That's important. That's important. You came here to feel those feelings. All I want you to learn to do is love yourself more. Y'all, we fucking up. I'm gonna get it together. Too much shit going on. Okay. So you have to love yourself more. So I would never, okay, we're gonna get it together. So breaking soul ties are not easy, you guys. It's not an easy thing to do. Breaking something that's somebody who you feel like you have this special connection with, and they just can't get it together, or you just can't get it together, like it's hard. Right? You're welcome, Felicia. Okay, Felicia. I'm so ghetto. That's so sad. I'm gonna get professional one day. One day. Okay. So how do I understand my awakening? For years I didn't. Ooh. I'm sorry. I had caught the spirit. Is one returning? Alhamdulillah. We bringing them down to the altar. Alhamdulillah. We bringing them down to the altar, God. We're bringing them down to the altar, Jesus. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Look, Spirit's like, stop fucking playing with me, Spirit. Spirit's like, stop fucking playing with me. Okay, I'm for real now. I'm for real now. Okay. So how do because this is a great question. A lot of people had this question, right? So how do I understand my awakening? For years I didn't believe, but now so much has changed in me. I see things, hear things, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, I'm hearing things. How do I take it all in without freaking out? Good luck. I'm just playing. Thank you, girl. See, Christina, you encourage my fuckery. That's why I love you. That's why I love you, girl. That's why I love you. Encourage my fuckery, right? God told me to be bold. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so Felicia, that's a good question, girl. Let me tell you what I did when that shit first started happening to me, right? Because when this starts happening, when things like that start happening, you are going through a spiritual awakening, and no funny shit. That shit is scary as fuck. If you, especially if you have grown up in an environment where they say it's like evil, or that's like weird, or that's the devil, or that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in an environment like that will have you thinking like this is some devil shit, or to be scared of it. But it's natural, and this is what we got to get everybody else to know again. Like that, what you're doing, what's happening to you, it's not. That is normal. Alhamdulillah. That is the normal. That is the normal. People think that's weird, but that is the normal. I want you to, well, one, you have to start putting yourself around people who also believe it. Because you can't, like, that's why I fuck the Bible. You can't be around a bunch of unbelievers. That ain't no cap. You can't be around a bunch of unbelievers. If you are around people, that's why you got to go towards people who are aligned with where you are going. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. The first thing that I did is, y'all know that my government name is Lachey. The first thing I did was separate myself from that shit. That's the first thing I did, because all my family, all the people who thought they knew me, and you know what I'm saying. All those people were over on Lachey Miles's page. I created me a whole new Facebook. Asha Ma'at was born. Spirit chose this thing. You know what I'm saying? So literally, I had to take after my healing. I had to follow my path and not worry about what everybody else was saying. Yeah, it was scary as fuck. But the more that, ooh, I feel this prophetically for somebody. I got that from Sarah Jake Roberts. Y'all, I'm just with shits. But no, but I feel this for you. The more that you open up to it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. The more that you study it, the more that you research it, the more that you allow yourself to, and a little bit at a time. Don't go all commando. The spirit saying you like a head of the keto, like you're a head of the class type nigga, head type nigga. So you will want to, okay, let me get what I know. Let me get what I know. Let me get what I know. Let me read this. Let me read this. Let me read this. It'll be information overload for you. And that's no good for you. That's no good for you. That's no good for you. Okay? So a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And then I promise you, a lot of people can't see past their level of understanding. So there's no way that you will be able to see right now how accustomed you will become to it. But I promise you, if you keep going a little bit at a time, learning a little bit more at a time, you're gonna, that's you allowing it in. And when you are allowing it in, it's just gonna be a natural, gradual thing. Very good. Very good. See, look, she's talking about I'm studying like crazy. Stop. Look, you okay. I want you to study like crazy, but I want you to pick one thing and study that. Okay? Like learn about it, like pick like the chakras. Say, I want to learn about chakras and study that. Don't be like, okay, I need to learn about chakras, I need to learn about herbs, I need to learn about essential oils, I need to learn about yoni oils, I need to learn about spirit, I need to learn about the Orisha. Relax. You got time. Relax. Right? So just pick one thing and then study that. Okay, so y'all ask y'all questions, anything that you want to know. I see I'm just scrolling up. Hey, Q. Christine, she's an enabler. She's an enabler. All right, so okay, so I think that's all of them. Yep. So y'all ask questions, share the live so other people. You're welcome, Felicia. You've been all over, girl. Everybody been all over the goddamn place. Okay, so Marilyn said, "How do you find your faith?" Raise your hand if y'all want to know this one. How many people? How many out of the 14 people that are in here? How many of y'all would love to know that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's a great fucking question. And let's talk about how she ain't alone. Let's talk about how she ain't alone. Let's talk about how a lot of people think they have faith and don't. I almost threw it out my mouth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how a lot of people think they have faith and they don't. Let's talk about how it is hard as fuck for people to ask that question right there. And I'm so proud of her for asking that question. Right? Because a lot of us walk around here and faith is what you need regardless of the religion that you are in. Okay. All the information that comes from source, it comes from anything that's above man-made. Sorry. All right. So I deal in truth, right? So, and the truth is we need faith, period. Whether that be, because I tell people who are atheists, there is still a consciousness that looks through your eyes. All right. What are you going to do with that? You got to make the most of the time that you're here. Alhamdulillah. So, how do you have faith? Y'all, there's only one way, and spirit of motherfucker for this, right? There's only one way that you can exercise that you can what was the question? Gain faith, right? There's only one way. There's only one way you find your faith. It's to believe you have it. It's to believe you have it. And the only way that you can exercise your faith is to go through situations that cause you to exercise your faith. And no, that's not what you want to hear. No, well, I don't know what else to fucking tell you, because that is exactly what's gonna have to happen. Y'all, in my blog today, I was putting about the ebb and flow. And it was funny because as I was writing, because y'all, I swear to God, I digress in my writings too, right? So spirit be jumping in there and putting sidebars in my blogs. I just write shit, right? So but anyway, I was talking about the ebb and flow, right? And it's funny because we always say just go with the flow of things, just go with the flow. But we don't ever say go with the ebb and flow of things, because even in the ebb part of the journey, there's a flow to that part, right? So we have to start saying, y'all, go with the ebb and flow of things. We just have to learn how to deal when we are in the ebb part of our journeys, right? When we are in a part of our journey where we feel like shit's not working out, it's not going the way we want, you know what I'm saying? Like money ain't coming like we want, friends dying off, not literally dying, but might as well be dead. Right, Gates? Right? Friends dying off. You know what I'm saying? Family not acting right. I feel unfulfilled. My life don't feel like it's going nowhere. I'm here in this lifetime. Like y'all, I've had all these feelings, you know, and I've been in all those vibrational places. And as I was there, that me being there is what was strengthening my faith. Me doing work, me understanding that you know what? It doesn't matter how it looks right now. I've always been a fucking fighter. You know, I've always come on top. I've always come out on top. It doesn't matter how many times I feel like I have to start over. Why do I feel am I feeling like a failure? I had to do the shadow work. I had to do the work that was causing me to doubt myself. I had to do the work that was causing me to doubt my faith. I had to do that work. You know what I'm saying? And then it went back to a lot of not being good enough, you know, wanting validation, not feeling good enough to do what I do. And it went back to a lot of that. And so, and then how do I heal that? Through meditation, through journaling, through crying, through letting it go. And what does letting go look like? It looks like crying a whole lot. It looks like depression. It looks like sadness. It looks like darkness. It looks like chaos. But, but, alhamdulillah. But God, but God, are you fucking kidding me? A year ago, it's so funny because when shit happened, I immediately go into prayer. A year ago, I immediately ran to a blunt. So what? My life is peace now. Does that mean shit don't happen? No. Does that mean my faith don't get tested? I'm not gonna say that it gets tested more than y'all, because that would be my ego. But I'm just saying, I am human. I get tested a lot. All right. I put in my journal I wanted to have unshakable faith. In order to do that, I went through a lot of shit to make sure that my faith in myself was solid. But you know what was really funny? All the shit that I had been through, it was very difficult for me because of all my insecurities. But as soon as I was able to heal those insecurities and stop giving a fuck about what people thought, that was one, a big one. You know, wanting validation from other people who don't even validate their goddamn self. All right. If you actually doing the work and they don't, then why the fuck am I wanting validation from these people? They don't even do the fucking work. Still, they hurt. They want to stay hurt. I want to grow towards the light. I want my faith to be stronger. So in order to do that, I had to go through situations, and I had to go through the situations. I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't. I couldn't be distracted. I couldn't say that I wanted this and then did this. I couldn't do that no more. I had to follow my spirit in every aspect. I do remember saying that God told me it's not about not trusting. It is about listening to your spirit the first time and being obedient to that. We don't lost sight of that. You know, it's some groups out there who be talking about this ain't no black and white group. And then I thought about it because I used to say that shit. Growth. It's enough fucking darkness on this earth. That's why pure light energies are coming through. So y'all be darkness. Y'all got it. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. If I deal in dark energies, it's going to be to fuck somebody up. And it ain't going to be y'all. Okay? Because that shit take a lot out of a motherfucker. Let me read some of these questions. Period. Right. So it's enough darkness in the world. So that was another thing. I had to learn that I was pure love, you know. So that's how you exercise your faith, you guys. That's how you gain your faith. And I know because people be wanting like a microwave type answer, and it really is no microwave type answer. It literally is a everyday thing. The thing is, people seem to think that we don't have enough time. I don't understand that. You got time, and it's for me. I was one of those people who always like, oh, I need to hurry up and do this, and I need to hurry up and do that. No, I have enough time to do everything it is that I need to do. Why do I feel like, oh, because that person has it? Because that person has it. Because that person said I should have it by this time in my life. That's why I feel like that. But that's not what my spirit says. That's not where my spirit is going. All right? That's not what my orrery is. That's not what I'm destined to do. Your journey is yours. Period. I'm telling you, listen the first time and be obedient. You right too? All right. See, I'm telling you. Y'all ask me some more questions. What are some of the things that y'all wonder about? Anything it is that you want to know about the universe, about spirit, about dead people, any question that you want to know about life, anything. I'm glad you popped up too, Q. Do Allah. Tap in. Y'all have to learn how to tap into your spirit. Hey, Nikki. Ooh, how do you deal with the ebb without giving up? That's a good question. Why do I have vivid dreams? That's a good question too. So, how do you deal with the ebb and flow without? I mean, how do you deal with the ebb flowing, right? Without giving up? And that's a good question because you probably will give up like 3 or 4 times. I ain't gonna even lie, but you won't quit, right? You won't quit. You'll probably give up a whole bunch of times. I did. About 100 times. About 100 times I gave up. I did. But you don't quit, you know, and you persevere. Perseverance is the 7th key in 7 keys to alignment, right? And perseverance is you persevere through faith. And your courage is an example of your faith. You gotta keep going. Even when it don't fucking look like it, y'all. And y'all, please understand. I don't say this shit lightly. Please understand that it's a daily thing. Please understand it's a daily thing. Okay? I don't say this lightly. I don't say it lightly. I don't say like it's hard. Like it's difficult, especially if you have certain triggers, if you have insecurities, if you have things that you deal with that you don't even know about, it can be very difficult. Right? But you don't give up. You keep going. You keep persevering. You do the work. You do the journaling. You do the writing. And if you have writer's block, go walk, go create, go dance. Get up and dance. Y'all know I'm always shaking my hips. Oh, oh, oh. Dance. Go dance with your kids. Go to the park. Nature. Alhamdulillah. How did I forget that one? Y'all, I'm fine. It's a mirror right here. I got distracted. Oops. So, which I'm fine. I work out. I work hard for this body. Well, y'all know I used to weigh 344 pounds. Okay, I digress. See? Okay, but yes, y'all, that's how you go with the L. You know, you get around like-minded people. Let me tell you how important it is to have the circle that you have around you. Let's talk about how important it is, the people you surround yourself with. That shit, when they talking about it, if you hang around 4 broke motherfuckers, you'll be the 5th. That is no lie. That's energy. So if you hang around people with 4 people with raggedy ass energy, your energy gonna be the 5th raggedy ass one now. So, and what do you think is gonna happen when you're in the air part and they raggedy ass energy and you go to them, you try to talk to them, you try to vent to them, and you in the air part, but their energy raggedy as hell. They fucked up in the air, but they life too. They're not giving you the advice that you need. I tell my sisters, I said, look at here. I'm going to help. I'll be that cup for you whenever you need, right? I'll just be there to catch it. I'll be there to catch it. I tell them, we will hold you up while you are breaking down on the inside. And so you can build yourself back up. Those are the type of people, and that's taking an active role in your life. Stop keeping people around you, and you got to watch their actions. Trust your spirit. It goes back to trusting and having faith in your spirit, because when spirit tell you, it don't matter how long you've been with them, it don't matter how much you love them, it don't matter if they saying some janky shit that's against your spirit. If they be like, spirit don't want me to give no example, so if they want to say some janky shit that's against your spirit, then they're not for you, period. At least not in this time of your life. You got to set yourself up for success. And I ain't never said no shit like that. That was all spirit. I don't even say shit like that. You got to set yourself up for success, though. Period. I'm telling you, dog. And you got to be able to do it, because fat kids love cake. And people who are after your energy, and a lot of people, that's why you can't take it personally, because a lot of people don't be knowing. That's why it's up for you to know and to be aware, right? So when you get that feeling, you're supposed to align, focus, move. Align, focus, move. Okay, spirit, is this really what it is? And this is what I mean by having to let things go that you love, or people go that you love. Spirit, this is really what you want me to do? But I don't want to do it. Do it. You may not be able to see it, but it is the best thing for you. I promise you. Okay, so Christina said, I want to know more about the law of attraction. I feel like I'm attracting the same person. I gotta get it up. So I feel like I'm attracting the same person, demon. Okay, so I feel like I'm attracting the same person or demon, and I know it's the same one because it's the same routine. What's in me that's attracting that? One, I want to first say kudos to you, Christina, for even acknowledging that it's you that that is the issue. Alhamdulillah. Because a lot of people wouldn't even recognize that. So give yourself kudos for being aware that there's something, like you're the common denominator in all this shit, right? So but two, yes, you definitely are attracting it, my love, and that's okay. Because patterns, they come back around only to teach us more about ourselves, right? So if this type of person is keep coming back around to you, let me tell you, I kept attracting emotionally unavailable men, because I was emotionally unavailable. and I didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like life had been life in my ass, so that I had put my heart on ice, right? So when you say that you are attracting the same kind of person, I would want to know what they are doing that makes them not in alignment with you. You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing? Because everything is a direct mirror reflection of self. And so his personality or whatever he is doing, whatever that common thread is that you keep attracting, that's the common thread that's connecting all of you, if that makes sense. So, and what I mean by that is, right? So because we attract our fears too. Please understand the law of attraction, understand yes and no. So you're either manifesting your fears or you're manifesting your desires. Okay. And so please understand this can happen too. Like me, I was really afraid of operating out of my ego, right? Because of some past life shit. So I was really afraid of operating out of my ego. And so I would attract narcissistic men, constantly men who lived in their fucking ego. I was afraid of that, so I kept attracting my fear. So I hope that helps, if you know what I mean, right? So you got to go do some reevaluating, do some evaluating of your life, look at those relationships and see what is the common thread between all those relationships, because that is the common thread that's within you. And then you just begin to make those changes or heal whatever that is, because I was afraid to deal with my ego. I had to become okay with my ego. I had to heal that part. I had to go back, because all that went to not being good enough. Like it's a whole slippery fucking slope, right? So all that all went back to not feeling good enough, not being worthy enough, not feeling like I was good enough for this person or that person, you know. So all of it still stemmed back to me, to something that I needed to heal. And then once I began to heal that, I began to attract a different type of man. That's a fact. So I hope that helps, baby. So, somebody said too, somebody asked me about some dreams. I just skipped over a question. Okay, then yeah, I'm sorry. Why do I have vivid dreams? So if you guys are having vivid dreams right now, dreams can be funny. Okay. So you really have to be careful whenever you're having dreams, because a lot of people say dreams can be premonitions, but sometimes dreams can be dreams. Like it's just like everything. I do believe there's some kind of underlying theme in dreams, right? So it's just like necessarily like if somebody gets shot, it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's gonna get shot, you know. So but if you're dreaming a lot right now, you're connecting, like that's a spiritual awakening. Like you're awakening spiritually, and you might be a seer, you might be clairvoyant, you know what I'm saying? So you might be able to see things. And so like if they start coming true, you're probably having premonitions. They're not dreams. You're probably having premonitions. And y'all, as we elevate in consciousness as a world, more and more people begin to do this. So I don't want you to think that it's something that's out of the ordinary or weird. Nah, this the new norm, nigga. This the new norm. This the new norm. This the new norm. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold on. This the new norm. Oops. Sorry, YouTube. I put my phone right in the middle of the camera. Okay, so let's ask some more questions. Let's see here. Okay, so how do you know what they mean? She asked another question too. Okay, so let me tell you something. When nobody knows more than your fucking spirit, dog. Like a lot of people, I tell people because I don't need to say that, right? So I tell people I don't have all the answers, but all the answers are provided to me when I need them. I tap the fuck in. I go ask. Like I literally write down. I didn't bring my thing, but I literally write down like I'm putting together a webinar, right? Align with Asha.com. It's going to be a free webinar, so y'all be looking out for that, and y'all can sign up for it, right? And so as I'm designing this webinar, I literally say, what do I need to offer in this webinar? Like I literally ask spirit the question, and then I just begin to write, and I begin to write maybe one word, maybe two, maybe one word, maybe three, and then it writes itself, right? So try that. Try asking what it means first, and then start trusting what comes to you. We don't, and then you are a seer, so you'll probably already know, right? You probably just have to start trusting it. I hope she's still in here. Vivid dreams. She said vivid dreams are messages. Also, sometimes in my case, maps of places, people, and future events. And that's a good question. That's a good. I'm glad she said that too, because it also can be that, and also past life stuff. You can definitely dream about past life stuff. You can definitely do that. That's if you believe in that. Okay. Felicia, look, let me tell you, and because Felicia said her husband looked at her crazy. So if some of y'all have spouses and y'all seem to be elevating to another level, like on a spiritual consciousness than your spouse, um, don't share too much with them, because you'll get discouraged, especially um, um, first in your journey. Like when you're first starting out on your journey, don't do that. I would tell him less and less, until you become more confident in who you are and what you do, to where you won't be bothered by the reactions that you get from other people. So I would strictly get into groups that believe and think the same way or along the same lines that I'm attempting to think, and then I would discuss that with them. Okay. Is the feeling of deja vu confirmation of the right path? Okay, deja vu. So, okay, so one, this is a good one. I'm doing law, spirit. So one spirit said everything is confirmation of you being on the right path. I'm doing law. Everything is confirmation of you being on the right path. Even when you think you're off the path, you're on the path. All right. And I know that sounds like some crazy shit, but it's true. Right. So deja vu, what deja vu is, it's kind of like deja vu. It kind of depends on what you believe in. Right. So, some say that deja vu is that it could be things that you are remembering from other alternate universes, other places in time, like the future or in the past, or so that's what deja vu is. But you're always on the right path. Always on the right path. Okay, Nikki, you see me tomorrow, baby girl. You're welcome, Marilyn. Good. I'm glad it helps. So y'all ask me some questions. Y'all ask me some questions. Yes. So y'all are not the only ones. I can't stress it enough. To be around people who think like you. Like I can't stress it enough on how important it is to cultivate a circle that will continue to uplift you. Because and that's another thing, you guys. Not being vulnerable will lead to aggression. It will lead to aggression. It will lead you to being aggressive. Okay. And so you got to find somebody to be vulnerable with. The one thing that I learned in this world, because I was a big one of it was like, sit your ass down. We are not meant to do this by ourselves. We are not. We are not. I was not. You are not. We are not. That's why I said I do one-on-one coaching, but Dreams to Destiny is really going to focus on group coaching. We're all about group coaching. Y'all wait, we working really hard behind the scenes, but we doing a lot. You know, right. A lot of people don't want to see a motherfucker win. Baffles my mind, but I don't know. We can't really worry about stuff like that. I had put up a post the other day on Facebook. I said you either inspire people or you trigger them. Either way, it's not your business. It's not your business. Either way, it's not your business. Whether you inspire them or whether you trigger them, it's not your business. Let them be wherever they want to be, because the longer that you think about them, the more energy you give to them. And that was the hardest thing for me, because I didn't understand why people would do me how they did. And I used to harp on that. But it was keeping me from growing. It was keeping me from elevating. The focus was still off of me. So I no longer worry about whether I inspire people nor trigger them. I just, I literally live my life to the highest good. Like, that's literally what I do. Am I with the shits? Yes. I love being with the shits. I be people be cussing out, I'll be joining in, it'd be fun, But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I'm a person who only wants to see people elevate and grow upwards towards the light. So if you want to deal in shadow work, I'm not shadow work, but if you want to deal with dark energies, if you want to deal with dark magic, if you want to deal with that type shit, I'm not the person that do that shit. In public. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I'm not gonna, because please don't think that I don't. It's not dabbling. I'm just like that. That's a lot of energy, and I'm just y'all not worth it. Those people who they're not worth it. They're not. They're just not worth it. Like I realize it takes a lot for me to be mean. I don't like being mean. Now my period on and things going like this, like I can get a fucking attitude. That ain't even no lie. But most of the days, how many days is it in here? 365? 300? I'll say 300. I'm good. That's good, y'all. That's good. That was a whole word. Oh, I'm telling you, that not being vulnerable, girl, my brother, my spiritual brother, Kevin Gates said that. My spiritual brother, he sings music. I'm afraid of being vulnerable that leads to aggression. Y'all know I love that nigga, right? But I told y'all, this is the smart I learned from him, right? But that was true. When he said that shit in that rhyme, I said, God damn, that's what's wrong with most of our men. That's what's wrong with most of our men. They can't be vulnerable. And so that leads to aggression. But yeah, it touched me too. Because I had to learn how to be vulnerable. Being with women of alignment. Whoa, women of alignment. We are the divine feminine. Divine masculine. Whoa, right? We got a whole sign. If y'all want to join us, I swear to God, y'all. If y'all want to join our sisterhood, Women of Alignment, y'all can go to alignwithasha.com. We have an elite membership. We have a 6-month and 12-month elite membership. We also still have our group. So if y'all want to be a part of the group, because I still will be offering things in there. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on, but a lot of my stuff right now is being catered to my Women of Alignment elite, because they invested in me. But anyway, yeah, alignwithasha.com. I'm sorry, y'all. So who wants a card pull? So y'all stayed on me this long, and I feel like pulling some cards. I'm trying to think. I don't know if y'all ready for my voodoo chair. I'm ready. I mean, oh yeah, y'all not ready for my voodoo chair yet. I don't even got that yet. I'm so mad, y'all. It's in the store. I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I gotta go get that. But I got my Orisha deck. I got my Egyptian deck. I got some for everybody. And I got my angel cards. I got some for everybody. The fuck? I got some for everybody. I got some for I got some from everybody. I was afraid of being vulnerable was translated into aggression. I love that nigga. Most people want to fuck Kevin Gates. I just want to pick his mind. See what it said. Anyway. You got a question? Y'all pick me here. Okay, so you can do that. You first. And y'all, yesterday I put up a thing, and I had told y'all, stop letting these people who just starting their, you can't go get a deck from the metaphysical shop and then start reading for motherfuckers. Motherfucking ant, dog. Like, stop. Y'all make sure who you get advice from, any type of advice. Make sure the fruits of their labor show. I show y'all all the time. Y'all know how long I've been doing this. Y'all know how long. Y'all know my walk. Y'all know it's real. Y'all know I walk in truth. I walk in integrity. period. And I walk in love. Y'all know y'all can trust my judgment, but these motherfuckers around here, they literally hurting. They literally not around here healing and pulling cards, and then they got their energy fucked up with your energy because they don't even realize where they fucked up at. And y'all around here, woo, 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 woo. And they be like, $10 pulls, $10 pulls, 1022. Like, oh my God, I just be sitting there looking like, why my people be so desperate? And I'm not dropping my fucking prices. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. You get what you pay for. That's why you're still around here fucked up. You're taking advice from fucked up. Okay. Spirit told me to shut fucked up. Moving on. All right. So who was first? All right, Felicia. Y'all miss me. I miss y'all. I have to move in silence now because y'all, it's real. It's powerful people who don't want to see me succeed. That shit real, you know. And so people out of my shit. People ruin beautiful things. They try to ruin beautiful things, but God. You know what I'm saying? One person in alignment is stronger than hundreds who are not. And y'all bitches who keep trying to put stuff on me and do stuff on me, wish ill on my name. So please understand, even if they don't deal in dark magic, they could be sitting there looking at your picture and be like, damn, bitch, I wish you just do this. I wish you just do that. They speaking ill on your name. They're speaking spells on your name. And some people are a lot more powerful than they even realize. They don't even know it. Thank God they don't know it because they probably around here fucking some shit up. But a lot of people be more powerful than they know. So please understand. So if you keep saying that, that's why I don't speak ill on people. I don't. I watch what I say. If I say what I say, I mean it. And then a lot of the time, I'm just releasing karmic debt on their ass. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? I done paid my karmic debt. I'm living a life of peace. All right? I don't want no shits. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I will send these goons after your ass. I walk closely with my ancestors, dog. I walk closely with my ancestors, very closely with your fucking ancestors. All right? Mass dead, please. Okay? So all the deities, all the, because they're not ancestors, but you know, some of them are. But you know what I'm saying? All the deities, the rishas, the gods, I walk closely with their ass, period. All right? Y'all don't understand. I live a life of prayer, period. All right? And that's on both spectrums. Okay? Both spectrums. Because I don't believe in good and bad. I don't think there's no good and bad. There's not. There's a time to use those energies and there's time not to. All right? But me, who I am, is pure love, dog. I don't fake it. All right? So it don't matter what, y'all speak on my name all day. I'm going to send you love and healing along with you releasing your karmic debt on your ass. And this ain't what you want. I walk closely with the ancestors. So if you fuck with me, so I be trying to tell people, just leave Asha the fuck alone. Okay? Like I literally just had to break a hex of somebody who had some shit on me, y'all. And I didn't even know it. This shit. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? It seems like every time I take one step, I gotta take two steps back. And it's funny because Spirit kept telling me, protect, protect, protect. And I do a lot of protection. But I wasn't protecting the right things in the right area. I wasn't protecting my finances because these bitches going after my money. They don't want to see a bitch win. Protection. All right, sorry, y'all. I digress. Okay, Felicia, I ain't forgot. All right. Oh, and y'all can put my cash app. If anyone of y'all feel like donating, I said I was gonna charge that. I'm really not, y'all. I don't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But y'all can donate. Y'all can go to linewithasha.com and donate. You can hit my cash app and donate. You can hit my PayPal and donate. That would be great. Invest. I promise you, your money will double. Invest in me, see what happens. Invest in me and see what happens. I promise that. Alhamdulillah, God. All right, so Felicia, let's see here. Felicia, the first thing that I heard for you, like, oh, there's a lot, there's a lot of confusion. Really, that's the first thing I heard. Right. So, which is rightfully so. If you say what you've been going through, I can understand that. I will be confused as fuck too. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. So that's the first thing the spirit wants you to know, that the confusion is unnecessary. Right. The confusion is only temporary. The confusion won't last. Okay, important communication. So, okay, Felicia, you said right here. Now, it's real funny, right? So, I want you to look at this part, right? So, you have these are angels. You are learning how to fly with them. Do you see all these birds? You have an owl. You have, and all these birds mean something. There's a blue jay. There's a cardinal. I want you to go look up there. There's a blackbird. Either way, you have wings, right? So that's the first thing, that you're growing spiritually, right? A great deal of activity. There's a lot of things happen. Sudden and immediate results. Important communication. So let me see what it says. Hold on. And y'all just bear with me, or not. We just be chilling over here. That's a whole motherfucking fact. All right. And y'all also go look at my podcast. Listen to my podcast, Align with Asha Podcast, alignwithasha.com. Period. So this says, suddenly things are moving at a very fast pace. All delays are over, and now the sky's the limit. It may be a little overwhelming, but it also feels good to see your plans moving forward. It could feel as though there are too many things going on at once. That's that confusion. So it would be necessary to stay grounded. So if you don't know about grounded, ask Mystique, because she can give you some great grounding techniques, right? Or join alignment. We can help you stay grounded, right? It's important to have a very organized plan so that things don't spin out of control. New information or messages come your way. It's a good time to promote yourself or your business. Communication is accurately received by all parties right now. Too many balls in the air, flush inspiration. Okay, Miss Felicia. So I hope that helped you, baby girl. Hey y'all. Hey, oh shit, y'all. I'm doing both. If you want to ask any question, you can ask a question, and then I'm also pulling cards for people. And y'all, the messages and left. So try to keep it up there. But I guess I was running my goddamn mouth too much. Sorry. So if y'all want a card, y'all still in here. Y'all go ahead and put it in. As I call y'all pick me head ass niggas. Hey Tracy. Yes, it's hard enough reading for yourself, right? We were talking about readers earlier. I'm trying to tell you. Look, the new unemployment gig, card reading, spiritual advisor. I'm trying to tell you, girl, everybody's a fucking spiritual advisor and card reader. Oh my God. Hey, Nisha. Andrew, where you been? Taking care of that baby. Oh, what's up? Who else wants one? Is it freezing? Is it still freezing? Okay, Lynn, I see you on a card. Y'all, I'm so retarded. Jasmine! That's my baby. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Candace. Okay, so, Lynn, I saw you want one, and anybody else who want one, let me know. Okay? So, Lynn, what you got for Lynn? Lynn, it's so okay. Like, I know you probably work not being stressed or worried, but that's like the first thing that came to my mind, baby girl. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others, and that's definitely you, Lynn. That's definitely you. That's definitely you. That's why I know you deserve everything. So this is all about the big picture. There's a great deal to be done, but your job is to come up with the grand vision. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks, but because you have the experience and know how to do so successfully. Those around you expect and want you to take the lead. Now, let your enthusiasm and natural charm shine through. Creativity is the key to a successful endeavor. An investor with morals, genuine concern for the welfare, setting an example, unexpected money, right? So, someone with broad vision who can motivate people to greatness, and that's sure you. So, you must be doubting yourself lately. You must have been doubting yourself, or that's where that stress and worry, and that must be where that comes from. What are you doing to step into your gift? Okay, because this card is orange, and so orange has everything to do with your sacral chakra and your creativity, right? What else do I see in here? Tell my ass spirit. Let me see. Yeah, and I see like the confidence factor, and also worrying about if you can make the money that you need in order to be self-sustaining or self-fulfilling. All these words are necessary, right? So luck is on your side, the ancestors, your spirits on your side. You just got to start trusting more. You got to start trusting more, trusting yourself more. um and you know what I just feel for you? Like, I want you to start. I don't know if you do visualize, if you do visualization, if you do vision boards, but I want you to write out exactly what it is that you want to do. I mean, I want you to exactly write it out. Make plans. That's what I mean by visionary. Dream of the big picture. Where do you want to go? What do you want? What do you want to be? Start doing that. All right. Hey, Liz, I love you too, girl. So, Lynn, I hope you heard that. Aaron, I'm so crazy. I mean, he's so crazy. All right, so who wants another one? I saw that. Tracy, are you in here? Tracy? I know I like bars too, though. But do you see a lot of people are asking me more questions? I like that. I like that. I like when people ask me questions about the universe, about dreams, about spirit, about twin flames, about how do I ground? Why am I seeing these pink dots out my eyes? Why do my ears ring? I want you to ask questions like, why am I physically sick? And the doctor is saying nothing is wrong with me. Why am I going through all these changes? Like questions that you really want to know that nobody even seems to have the answer to. I will help you with those answers. Okay. You're welcome, Lynn. I want to see you win. So, Tracy, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to success, a love, or the beautiful things in life. So, I don't know if you've been going through, maybe you've been going through a hard time, Tracy, and maybe you needed to hear some kind of inspiration, right? Um, I feel like I want to tell you like it's gonna be all right. I feel like I tell you like it's almost over. I feel like I want to tell you that. So I don't know if you're going through something, but your dreams are being fulfilled right now. You're on the right track. You've worked hard, and now it's time to enjoy the finer things in life. You've acted with wisdom and been very cautious to ensure you make only the best choices. Your self reliance has paid off. Now you have the opportunity because you've earned it. You find spending time alone to be a very enriching and gratifying experience. There is a peace and well being you only find in the quiet of your own thoughts. It is time to pursue spiritual interests as you continue to evolve and grow. Okay. So, whatever's going on in your life, that's in your job. Okay. Great. Wonderful. So, your dreams are coming true. Just keep thinking positive. Um, Even when you guys, because life is not always positive, and I'm not always positive. Sometimes I'm a bitch. Like, that ain't no lie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I snap on people. You know, most of the time I'm zen. Most of the time I am. You know, but I'm human as well. You can't expect every day to be great. It's not that's not the end goal, right? Have some days where you have, on those days, right? And so on those days, that's when you have to like really work at it, right? In order to you might have to really work at it to stay aligned, to know better days are coming. That's perseverance. That's faith, right? You're welcome. So how can I tap into my? Ooh, no, you didn't ask that question, girl. No, you didn't ask that question, girl. Shaquilla said, "How does she tap into her emotions?" You guys. So one, you are already tapped into your emotions, right? That's one. So you probably want to know how to probably be better aware of your emotions. Good, Tracy. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And Tracy, what I just feel for you too, what I just heard was the people around you, very important about the people around you. That's all I'm supposed to say. Okay, so just make sure you keep your circle, y'all. Quality over quantity, and that's on God. Make sure the people that you keep around you are quality people. Quality people. People going in the same direction as you. Okay. So, how can I tap into my emotions? So you already tapped into your emotions. So now it's more of how do I find my emotions and how do I master? Alhamdulillah, how do I master my emotions? How do I become the master of my emotions? You know what I'm saying? How do I master? Because that's mastering self. When you when you when you become the master of your emotions, you can master yourself. I don't know why I keep interrupting you guys. I'm sorry. I think it might be my Wi-Fi. I think coming out here to fix that. So I'm in the boonies. I'm in the sticks. I'm in the boonies. So I'm in the sticks. Right. Don't say where I'm at. If y'all on here and y'all know where I'm at, don't say where I'm at. I don't want people to know where the fuck I'm at. All right. So but anyway, so yeah, so you're already tapped into your emotions. So you probably want to know how to manage them. And that takes time. You understand? Managing your emotions, like that takes time in order to do. And like it's several ways where you can begin to do that. One of the things that I have my clients do when we first get together, I always have them get a journal. I have them have an emotions journal, and then I also have them have a gratefulness journal. They have a gratefulness journal, right? So with the emotional journal, we begin to write down all of our emotions that we are experiencing throughout the day, right? So whenever you're upset, you write down the emotion. Whenever you're angry, overwhelmed, frustrated, we're writing down those emotions because we're becoming aware of how often we're in this emotion, what we're feeling like we're in this emotion. Because then it becomes all of awareness. Because once you're aware of it, then you can choose how you navigate those emotions, right? You can choose how you use that energy, right? So if you have the emotion of anger and you have the energy and you want to tap into that energy. Anger is a lot of energy. It's a very strong emotion, right? So you can take that energy and you can transmute it into something else, right? So and how do you transmute it? You can go and paint something. You can go and mold something. You can go and write something. You can go and walk. You can go and run. You can do yoga. There are so many things that you can do, but the issue is people don't even know what they like to do. They be so busy in life pleasing other people that they don't know what it is that feeds their soul. And that's what we have to begin to learn again. To know what feeds our soul. in order to be able to master our emotions. And I hope I didn't drag that out and drag that on. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. Right? I hope that made sense. So, you guys, I don't know why I keep interrupting, but I thank you guys so much. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me read this. Like I went across sometimes and can't. It's been you, oh Lord. This is, I'm telling you, y'all, a lot of people had this issue. A lot of people had this issue right here. Okay, like I want to cry sometimes and can't. Been years since I cried and it's kind of scary. Almost little to no emotion on a day-to-day basis. And that's only because that's something that you have learned. That's a learned skill that you have, right? And it's probably because you've had to be tough, or you've had to hide your emotions, or be this certain kind of way in order to live this certain kind of life. Maybe when you were a child, you know. So what you're gonna have to do is, okay. I mean, I know what you have to do, but it just sounds real simple, but it's not real simple because like I said, it takes time. It's a day by day thing. But you can begin to, oh, okay. So there's many, I'm sorry, spirit talking to me. And they be doing that. Like, I be right in the middle of, oh, they be saying something. I'll be like, what the fuck? Right? And then you wonder why I might be like, what am I talking about? Wait. Okay. So, but no, so there are many ways that you can begin to do that. Journaling is just one of them, right? And when I say journaling, I mean really writing down how you feel about situations, and you guys go to your childhood because there's some energy that's displaced from your childhood that is blocked up. Like if you can't cry, if you don't have any emotions, your chakras, your heart chakra is probably blocked, your solar plexus is probably blocked, the confidence in yourself, your creativity, the sensual, sexual nature, and then your root chakra. You probably all these bottom chakras are probably blocked, and so you can do that by meditation, by clearing those chakras. You can come to, like I said, our group meditations, like those really, like when people have real healing rituals and real healing meditations, that's why y'all be careful with that too. If they hard at pure, that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get some with people, like people don't believe in healing hands again, but there is a such thing as a healing touch. There is a such thing as a healing voice. Like every one of y'all who've been on this live, I promise you, you feel better. That is the energy that I exude. You know what I'm saying? I have healing energy, and so that stretches over the internet. Please understand that, y'all. My nails really pissing me off. They distracting the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? But that's healing energy, right? So you need to get around people because that can be a big thing too, right? So let's just say you clear your chakras every day, but then you still around the same people that's causing you to have thoughts that will block those chakras again. Like it's pointless, right? So you'll never be able to get over that hurdle in order for you to cry and release because you need to cry. Crying is pain leaving the body. Anybody who don't cry, like they are afraid to be vulnerable. Shit leads to aggression. Like number one thing we need to remember today, right? So yeah, you just need to get around like-minded people and tap more into your spirit. Give yourself more time to yourself. Be more honest with your feelings. Be more honest with your childhood memories. Like I promise you, if you keep watching that, allow yourself to open up. You're afraid to being vulnerable, or maybe crying you think makes you look weak. Those are all thoughts and perspectives that you need to change. And once you change them, it'll be able to flow. I promise you, it'll be able to flow. It don't need to be scary though. It don't need to be scary. You're not like subhuman or some shit like that. You just been hurt, and it's understandable, very understandable. So it's 8:33, you guys. If there's no more questions, I missed y'all too. Thank you for coming. Y'all see this? I've literally been fired. Y'all, I can remember there was a time, there was a time when I used to be so ashamed of that. You sure can, Nisha. You sure can. There used to be a time, yes, where I used to be so ashamed of that, right? Not anymore. It's a badge of honor. I'm actually the fucking fire, nigga. There's nothing I can't get through. You understand that? Nothing I can't get through. And that's what y'all have to do when you're going through growing pains and you're going through those ebb seasons. Like you gotta. That's why when you are when you're doing good, it's good to capture those moments and to have those moments so you can go back look at them and be like, this is not the only time in my life where I'm going to manifest this type of energy. This is not the only time in my life. I deserve this type of energy all the time. All of the time, I deserve this type of energy, And so I'm going to remember because I'm going to get back there to this energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back there to this energy. Alhamdulillah. Right. So those past pictures are not for you to look back and be like, I'm never gonna go there again, and I'm never gonna do this again. Even with past relationships, it's not for you to look at the past relationship and be like, oh, he did this to me, or she did this to me, or she did that, or I wish. No, you're supposed to remember the good things. Remember the things that you loved about that person, so you can continue to cultivate that and manifest that in your next partner. All right. I know, Shaku. I know, baby. I love you too, Tracy. Okay, Nisha, you still here? Nisha, you need to follow your heart. A love of home, family, and trustworthy psychic information. All right, hold on. Your heart is your greatest strength. Expect relationships with others to develop to a new level. Someone is in the perfect position to help another person understand his or her own feelings. An immense love of home and family is also in evidence. Any psychic or intuitive information that arises is completely reliable. Oh, that's me. I'm just saying. That's my ego. They was talking about you, but also me. Completely reliable. I heard it straight from spirit mouth. So, someone who is wise and kind, a loving and nurturing person with the ability to solve problems before they occur. Psychic, spiritual, understanding, giving. A psychologist, a champion of the underdog, giving too much. The need for self care, right? So, Nisha, that may be you. You may be giving too much, and you may know this. So your psychic abilities may be opening up. Your intuition may be opening up, and you need to start listening to it. That's why it ain't no coincidence that you on this live. If we see here talking about connecting back with your spirit, and that's exactly what you need to be doing in this time and moment right now. And trusting what you know, trusting what you feel, trusting what you see. Stop second guessing yourself. I feel like you do that a lot. Like my whole head hurt right now. You know what I'm saying? So stop stop overthinking. All right, you overanalyze, overthink. You'll talk yourself out of some shit. Stop that. Stop. All right. Yeah, stop. Whoa, hey TT. You sure may, Andrea, but I hope they help. Nisha, stop giving so much. Learn how to say the word no, girl. I'm telling you. If they don't get it from you, they'll get it from somebody else. I promise you. Y'all stop putting the weight of the word on y'all shoulders. All right, but a lot of people manipulate you with their emotions. When you acting like this, well, you show right. Alhamdulillah. I'll tell a bitch alhamdulillah in a minute. Stay the fuck aligned. What the fuck you want me to do about it? Alhamdulillah. That means praise God. That's what your ass need to go do. I'm not about to play with y'all. That's what your ass need to go do. Praise God. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Andrea. I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, y'all, I was so and I got you, Andrea. Y'all, it's so funny, right? Because I think about my journey, and I told y'all I was a whole licensed minister. I was on my way to be a pastor in church, and I started off. I was an atheist for a month, and I went through a whole circle. I hated Jesus for a long time. That's why my family think I'm the devil because of my little stink back like 800 years ago. And them bitches don't never drop nothing. Them bitches don't never drop nothing. Once the devil, always the devil. When I got more sense than all their ass. I'm just being honest. May I speak truth. That's it. Okay. So, but y'all, I can remember, right? I can remember like being in the pulpit. I can remember like going to church and being in because I was a youth minister. I can remember, and I used to go home and smoke a blunt. I sure did. I sure did. I smoked the blunt. I sure did. And so, but I can remember all that, and I circled around, and I'm exactly what I was supposed to be from the beginning. That call that God had on my life wasn't fake. I did not make up that call. That wasn't a call that I just heard in my head. No, that call was real. That call to be one of God's servants was real. It just wasn't in the capacity to serve in a Christian church because that religion boxes you in. No shade to anybody who in that religion. Okay, not too fucking much on Jesus. That's my nigga. Okay, he be in my meditation daily. Okay, not too fucking much. Right? So, but I couldn't be. I would have been the custom pastor. Y'all know that man that tell like God said, what I said, because I fucking wanted to. I would have been him. I would have been the custom pastor who smoked, who drank. Nobody would have ever taken me seriously in that faith. Nobody. I wasn't meant to do that. That wasn't my journey. You know what I'm saying? But I had to lose my faith to gain it. Did y'all hear what Spirit said? I had to lose my faith to gain it. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. I had to lose my faith to gain it. You kidding me? Girl, I'm sorry. Spirit just the Spirit just threw me for a loop with that one. I don't know why they be trying me like that. They be giving me all revelations and shit on live. Don't be doing that shit. Don't be doing that shit. But yeah, that's no fact. That's no cap. So, but it's funny because I did a whole circle. I came right back to the source. I came right back to the source. I just had to find Alhamdulillah. Sorry, y'all. I just had to find my own way to my source. Y'all scared preaching. I had to find my own way to my source. Because before I was taking my parents' way. Before I was taking my family's way. And that way wasn't working for me. That way was making me condemn myself. I can't teach people if I'm always in condemnation. That way was separating me from God. A lot of people, it draws to God. It was not doing that for me. I respect Christianity. I respect all religions. But in that time in my journey, this is what we was talking about earlier, how important it is when you first starting off in your journey. I couldn't be around that, especially them hypocritical ass Christians. There was some hypocritical, and I'm not talking about my family, but they some ones too. But I wasn't talking about them, but they some ones too. But I was talking about the church. Okay, I was being more truthful than them. I'm living in the state of truth more than them. I couldn't do that. But you got one thing that I did learn, like I said, it brought me back to my source. So it didn't matter how much I felt like I was off my path. I was on my path. Okay, Andrew, you still in here? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Y'all, somebody give me some ADD, spirit my ADD medicine. Y'all see how that shit just be coming to my mouth? I swear to God, I don't be saying that. I swear to God, I be channeling spirit. I swear to God. Okay, Andrew. Okay. He's pulling now. Hey, Raven. All right. Okay, Andrea. Let's see what Andrea been going on. Let's see what Andrea got going on. Yeah, I'm retarded. I know. Y'all probably think like to hang out with me, like I'll be on go, like on lit, like all the time. I'm not like that. I swear to God, I'm not. Like I want to speak for like I want to hang with y'all for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I want y'all leave me the fuck alone. I love y'all, but then leave me the fuck alone. I don't like people. I love y'all though. I'm doing a lot. Okay, Andrew. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever after. Andrea, got some cute little stuff going on here. I don't know if it's a little guy in your future. You dating somebody, gal? Some birds all around you. All right, so you kind of in alignment. Look at that. This might be a good union. You seeing somebody, girl? Look, I'm telling on the spirit. You seeing somebody, Andrea? Yes, Raven. I'll get you next. You seeing somebody, Andrea? Love and blessings fill your life. This is a beautiful moment where it seems as though you have it all. Your family is loving and happy. You still may work hard, but there's a feeling of satisfaction and peace when you come home. Your relationship with your children or other family members are peaceful and harmonious. Relationships can be a lot of work, but they're worth it. Your hopes and dreams are within reach. It's a beautiful home life you're seeking. You're on the right path. See, it says happy romantic partnerships, trustworthy relationships, the end of stress. Andrew, you been doing some work? You been doing some work, girl? Oh, no, you don't got nobody. Well, somebody probably coming. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Look, he's probably right there. You don't even know him. Because look how you looking at him. Look, and that's how you be looking to Andrew. That's how I know that's you. Like you are unfucking bothered. Unfucking bothered. Unfucking bothered. He just is very interesting. And you just like, what? Let me sip my tea with my pinky up. You. He's probably around. Probably around. I'm just saying. You might want to open your eyes. Right? There might be somebody around who got a trustworthy. And I know that's talking about your children and your daughter and stuff too. Right? So you got your grandbaby, you living life right now. I'm glad to see you doing well, baby. Now, Andrea, isn't this a stark difference from a year ago? That's not the kind of cards we was pulling a year ago. That's not the kind of cards we was pulling a year ago. Good job. That means you have been doing the work. It always shows. Always. Okay. Oh, Raven. Right. Raven, you still there? Girl, see how I get sidetracked? I'm doing alone. Spirit, see? Your spirit guys must want you to know something because they reminded me. You got a grandma in spirit? If you do, I'm going to need her to leave alone. I'm going to go about. Let her know you're here. I don't know if you got a grandma in spirit or you may. If she's not in spirit, she's very close. I don't tell you this, I'm going to pass away, but people look at death the wrong way anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, Ravian, are you still here? Yep, she just clocked back in. So, there's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, marriage, and rewarding family life. Right? I like getting these kind of cards. I like seeing people's life doing well. Now you have it all. They're so very much grateful for. You've been financially successful and no longer worry about money. There's richness to living, and it's all because of how diligently you've worked to get where you are. Your family life has become one of the greatest blessings in your life. You may define family as your birth family, or perhaps you have a chosen family with bonds that are just as strong or stronger. There is great love and support around you. You understand what really matters, and from knowledge comes peace. Community long-term investments. So if you have been thinking about any long-term investments, go ahead and do it. If you have been cultivating a better friendship, a better a partnership, a better family, kudos. Those are the right people. That's your spirit family. So you are in there. Yeah, I just see you hanging out with some girlfriends. The children are playing in the back. Like, just enjoy life. It's time for you to just enjoy life. Allow the worries to be at the riverside. Yes. Allow your and then if this is not the energy that you're in right now, then this is the energy that you need to be that you should be looking forward to. You understand? So if this is not the energy that you're exuding right now, this is you need to live from your wishes fulfilled. Live from your wishes fulfilled. Right? So live your life as it's already like this. If you're going through a tough time and you're not living the energy of this card yet, then it is in your energy for you to be it is in your energy to be living. So if this is not the energy that you are living right now, then you need to take stock of your life and figure out what's going on. Okay, figure out what it is, because obviously this is what you're desiring. Right? Can you tell me if I was right about what I was thinking about when it came to my ancestors? You don't have to get into detail. Just say yes or no. Can you tell me if I was right about what I was feeling when it came to my ancestors? You don't have to get into detail. Just say yes or no. Yes is coming. Won't let me say anything else. So yes, I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I tried to say something else and they would not let me. So yes, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know already forgot. You're welcome, Ravian. She said, "Oh my God." I don't even know what they asked. I don't even know, but they would not let me say nothing else. That's a fact. I tried. That's just like, yes. Maddie writing me, my baby girl. I love her. Where's she at? I ain't see her on here. Oh, that's you writing, Maddie. That's you. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all so much. Let me tell y'all something. I know life may have been throwing all kinds of things at y'all, and we all have been going through um so many changes, I believe. Changes. Oh, hey, baby girl. Maddie, I heard you had cussed out the bus driver. I heard it. But then you know what I also heard? That you apologized. That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl. Mm-hmm. 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 No, you're not crazy, period. So, no, you're not crazy. So I know a lot of us have been going through a lot of trying and testing times, and that is literally because, like I said, this world is literally elevating. Y'all have to understand about the ebb and flow. When we're talking about the ebb and flow, please understand how the pendulum does swing, right? And so the pendulum has been swinging on a low vibrating end for a very long fucking time, right? It is time for. That's why pure light is coming through. That's why I could never be mean to people. That's why I could never go off on people. That's why I'm not meant to practice in that shit. Like, that's not why. That's my orrery isn't that. My Ori is to be a divine light, period, right? And anybody who's attached to me is a divine light, period, of pure heart, period, right? So that means that your heart is pure. And when two or three are gathered with a pure heart, there's a whole lot of healing that can go on. Trust me when I tell you. Not a whole lot of catfishing healing. Not a whole lot of that. Right? And what spirit wants y'all to know is that you guys have to take an active role in your healing. But you have to do it. Don't forget about taking that first step and God to take two. Don't forget about God. Alhamdulillah. Don't forget about your source, whatever you want to call it. People get so thrown off by the word God, but who gives a fuck? Like, God damn, who gives a fuck? Right? So people get so thrown off by that word. Tap back into it. Get that personal relationship. How can you know what you want in your life? How can you know who you are if you keep ignoring the source of when you came, where you came from? So there are 110 different ways to say the water. If I throw it on you, you're going to get wet. I don't care what you call it. I don't care what you call it. I, Asha Ma'at, want to lead you back to it, period. Because in that, you will find your peace. In that, you will become whole. And you will stop digging holes, right? I love how Spirit did that. Which hole are you in? Are you whole, which is a state of being? It's a state of being complete within itself. That's the word whole. Or are you digging a hole? HOLE. Do you keep digging holes for yourself? No. Stop digging holes for yourself, because even that's an action. Instead of digging holes, start meditating your way out of that darkness, singing your way out of that darkness, dancing your way out of that darkness, creating your way out of that darkness. Mystique around here, she didn't even know she was a whole beast at candle making. We was sitting on the phone. She was like, I really don't want to do this. I said, girl, just do it one time. I think I said, you don't even want to do it. You ain't got to do it. Just do it one time. Motherfucker, do you see the shit? Shit is off. Make me feel some kind of way. I'm like, damn, I need to get some sage bundles. This bitch doing too much. I had a class head ass. No, I'm seriously very proud of her. Very proud of her. But I'm just saying, you don't know what you can do until you try, you guys. You won't know. And Spirit is usually getting you to try to find out more about who you are and the things that you want to do. And stop doing what everyone else told you what to do, or told you what they thought was right for your life. All right? So I love y'all so much. That is our time. Now it's time to say bye to all my family, because y'all are my family. And I will be back next week. Hopefully we will be back at 7, and I will have all this shit taken care of. I'll be on one platform then with StreamYard, but I gotta purchase the that ain't none of y'all goddamn business. I don't know what I'm telling y'all. Anyway, so we'll be back next week. Same back time, same back channel, because I am getting consistent, like I said. And like, I don't read cards anymore, so that's why it's not up here, right? This is Ask and Align. So whatever you ask, like, you can ask me, like, what's going on? Is my chakra blocked? Is my crown chakra blocked? Is my heart chakra blocked? Like, what's going on with my heart chakra? Can you help heal my heart chakra? Like, I will send you some healing, right? Like, this is my gift back to you. This is the free stuff that I do back to you, right? So join us again next Wednesday. I love you guys so much. Go check out my podcast. Go check out my blog, Align with Asha. And you can hire me for one-on-one services, and you can also get into our group coaching. Just be looking out for a webinar that's going to come up. It's going to be a free webinar that you can register for. That's going to teach you how to begin to take your power back. Point blank, period. It's time for you to align and manifest. Alhamdulillah. All right, you guys. So I love you so much. There is a great fucking love for you here. Y'all dare to be different, right? And dare to dream your destiny. Stay the fuck aligned.